Join me as I dive into Fort Solis to see if it really lives up to the hype as the scariest game of 2025. Fort Solis is a game that's been making waves in the horror gaming community, and for good reason. It's being touted as one of the most terrifying experiences out there, and I'm excited to see if it lives up to the hype. But what sets it apart from other horror games, and what makes it so scary? When it comes to horror games, one of the biggest challenges players face is fear fatigue. We've all been there. You're playing a game, it's scary at first, but eventually, you get used to the jump scares and the creepy atmosphere starts to feel less intimidating. But Fort Solis is different. It's designed to keep you on edge, to make you feel like you're constantly walking on thin ice, never knowing when the next scare is going to come. And that's what makes it so unique.
Looks like
Another
I'm climbing
way Fort
for now.
Solis sets itself apart is through its use of
The
psychological
lift's
horror.
out and
It's not
storm's
just
on
about
its
jump
way.
scares and creepy monsters, it's
Over and
about
out.
getting inside your head,
Whoa, who's
making
a
you
cool
question
kid?
what's real and what's
Seriously
not.
though, make sure you're
It's a
wired
game
in.
that preys on your
Weather's
deepest
in full
fears,
swing
making you
now.
feel vulnerable and
No idea why I
exposed.
even tried to
And
repair
that's
the
what
hull.
makes it so terrifying. But what really takes Fort Solis to the next level is its immersive gameplay experience. From the moment you start playing, you're thrown into a world that feels so real, so visceral, that it's hard not to become completely absorbed in it. And that's when the fear really starts to creep in. You start to feel like you're really there, like you're really fighting for survival. And that's what makes it so scary. Fort Solis is a game that knows how to build tension, how to create an atmosphere that's both creepy and terrifying. From the abandoned corridors of the Solis facility to the cramped, claustrophobic tunnels
getting on?
beneath, every environment is designed to make you feel like you're trapped, like there's no
Wow.
escape.
Since
that's
I
what
was out
makes
in a
it so
storm, it
frightening.
still hurts.
The game's
Whether
plot
it's
is
just
shrouded in
soup
mystery,
fires.
with cryptic
Take that
messages
from
and
on
eerie
you,
sound
then.
effects that hint at something much deeper, much more sinister. The graphics are stunning, with detailed environments
This
that
place
feel
really
almost
is a
surreal.
relic.
And the sound design, it's phenomenal. Every creak, every groan, every faint whisper in the darkness is designed to make you feel like you're really there.
Oh, you
But what
got
really
to be
gets under your
kidding.
skin is the
What?
sense of vulnerability.
You wouldn't believe me if
You're
I
not some
told you.
tough, rugged protagonist, you're just a regular person, trying to survive in a world that's gone mad. And that's what makes it so terrifying. You feel like you're really fighting for your life, like every decision you make could be your last. One of the most terrifying moments in the game comes when you're exploring the Solis facility's basement. You're creeping through the darkness, trying to avoid the monsters that lurk in every shadow. And then, suddenly, you hear it, a faint whisper in the darkness, a soft rustling of fabric. You spin around, but there's no one there. And that's when you realize, you're not alone. Fort Solis is a game that's designed to keep you on edge, to make you feel like you're constantly walking on thin ice. It's a game that preys on your deepest fears, making you feel vulnerable and exposed. And that's what makes it so terrifying. So, is Fort Solis the scariest game of 2025? I
Time
think
to
it's
quit
definitely
beer?
up there. It's a
Well,
game that's
climbing.
designed to scare, to terrify, to make you feel like you're really fighting for your life. And it succeeds. But what do you guys think?
Next time,
Have you
I'm just
played
cutting
Fort
the door.
Solis?
You had
What was your
tools
experience
and
like?
chose to climb.
Let me know in the
Yes.
comments below. And if you have any
Been a
other horror
long
game
day.
recommendations, I'd love to hear them.